Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Time to end it. 47. Don't let it breathe. Don't let it breathe. Play outside. Don't let it breathe, defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You got time. You got time. You got time right there. 66. Check 37. SOS.
Jackson now throwing again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
56. 56. Damn. 56 the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Woo! Wide. Get wide. Big up. Kill.
Jackson from the shotgun. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Tyus Bowser just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
Kill.
To throw is Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Matt Judon drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, it's Jackson. Ingram's got the first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. So that'll back them up 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Ready. Ready. Good on. You better. 21. I'm letting you know right now. You better.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They do go for it. It's Breeze. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Watch the screen.
Breeze now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 19 and a 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they got it to the 28-yard line. Breeze now. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, that's how we do this. Ready. 95-56.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw, it's Breeze. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. 56.
To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards there. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And an alley to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Jackson on first down. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He finds an opening past the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. A big run that time by Murray. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Opposite.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 26 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. Now Breeze. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there. 56.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. On the move to his left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ingram, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson steps away. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. They'll run on first down. Ingram, he's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ingram, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens have once again taken the lead.
Check, 47. It's been a long day for you. Hey, run it.
From the gun, Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Switch. Check it out.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Watch the safety creep.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Breeze. Gets this one to Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill, 30 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now a toss going left. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. 56. Let's go, man. We need to turn it over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check. Check nickel. Shift. He's coming. Go. He's coming. Double up.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Alex Anzalone in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Jackson to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion.